Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. And I'm looking up at the sky, and looks like we might have some clouds coming pretty soon. I'm not entirely sure. But that's to say, this is the perfect weather for the kind of music I want to tell you guys about today. Basically, I don't know what the word for it. Honestly, it's quite confusing. It's the best way I can describe it, it's like 90's rock. Like 90's to the early 2000s. Like we're thinking of like bands like Smashing Pumpkins or Audioslave or Stone Temple Pilots, stuff like that. It's this kind of this best way I can describe it is when you're riding your bike down the street and there's that one guy who has his garage like either like open or like only half open, and like he's working on that truck or not, like a truck or like some sports car that he had from like the 70's or 80's or whatnot, reliving his glory days, and he's just like blasting this music. Like when he's not playing like, you know, the big hair metal bands, he's playing this type of music, and you're just like, all you can do is just like walk by and you're like, what happened to you? And it's like, life happened to me. A life, a six-pack, and a pack of cigarettes happened to me. And you're like, and that's what I need to go through to enjoy this kind of music. Honestly, that's exactly what happens. Is like, it's the kind of music that and I mean this kindly so, because I myself like it. It's kind of music that no normal, well-adjusted human being likes to listen to. It's only the well-lived people who look back and they're just like, okay, maybe a few mistakes were made at some point in time. Like a couple more examples might be like, it's not necessarily like that exact sound. Like I'm not, of all the bands who fit this criteria, I'm not a big Nirvana fan, but like one could say like people like Tool or Nine Inch Nails also fit into this this bracket. Also, some of the a little bit heavier ones like Chevelle or Alice in Chains, or I mentioned last week even that like I think like Flick would like the Deftones. I'm still not quite certain if it's the Deftones or just Deftones, but that's the kind of music that we're talking about. And I just I did not like it as a kid. I did not like it as a kid. What are you wearing anyway? I'm sorry. I'm just like noticing right now that Bianca is wearing this weird shirt. Like, what is that? Is that like a patient gown? But like, she has like an undershirt with it too. Like, have you guys ever seen this shirt? Stalking Bianca, like, bro. You know what? Maybe we should stop stalking her, because what if it is patient gown? I mean, and she doesn't wear pants anyway, but like, you know what? We'll stop there. I've just never seen that shirt worn like that. I wish I could like ask, what is she wearing? Like, oh, I can't ask what she's wearing, but I can ask Isabel to tell Bianca to never wear that ever again. Maybe we might have to do that, because like I don't even know what it is. Like, oh man, it's interesting. It was an interesting thing. What brought me to the point where I can say that like I like this kind of music that I'm not entirely like. Somebody might say like it's grunge. It's like well, I mean, kinda, but kinda not really. Like one could argue it's kind of grunge adjacent. Like one thing I mentioned earlier yesterday or the day before yesterday, Monday, I talked about how I like Weezer, and Weezer's kind of like Midwest emo adjacent, but like before Midwest emo was like a thing, Weezer was probably also on that list of like what you would listen to in this type of thing. Red Hot Chili Peppers also fits that vibe as well. Ooh, you're a scary looking bear with that pink shirt. You wear that pink shirt well.
Hey there, kiddo. You're a resident here, yeah? The name's Groucho. Thought I'd visit your island for a little spell, you know? Don't plan on staying long, but I'm looking forward to taking in the sights, Grumble.
I would be a Groucho too if my parents named me Groucho. Not gonna lie. Let me guess, the pink shirt was the last one that they had. They were all out of my white shirts. Yeah. Stare at the ocean and contemplate life. Okay, okay, okay. Dang. Give me those judgy side eye. Oh goodness gracious. But what gets you to listening to that music? Not just listening to that music, but to liking that kind of music. I just feel like it's just kind of like it's just a series of events, not necessarily unfortunate events, just a series of events that you kind of wake up one day and you're just like, dang, life just kind of went by in a blur. And it's kind of like how you would describe that guy oof, I'm sorry, Bubbles, who listens to that like in the garage. Like he's just like, he probably was like she got the music month down. Hi, lost my voice. I was trying to be a heavy metal singer instead of a pop star. I'm so not metal. Bless you, Bubbles. I'm just glad your voice came back after the hipperonavirus. But that guy that we're talking about, who's like working on his car in the garage, listening to like Smashing Pumpkins or whatnot, he was probably like the star quarterback. Back in high school, married the cheerleader, had a bunch of kids. I forgot that when the animals walk on the sand, they don't just leave normal footprints like I do. They leave whatever footprints are appropriate to their species. So Sky over here is leaving little toe beans in the sand. That is adorable. Look at you. I need to stop stalking animals. That's what I need to stop doing. But yeah, so he was the star quarterback, married the head of the cheerleaders, had a couple kids and whatnot, and then next thing you know, like fast forwards, he got laid off from the power plants, and now he's like a used car salesman. His wife is more interested in Tupperware than she is in him. He has some kid, like one of his son's like a nerd or something like that and whatnot, and his daughter loves every guy in her life except for him, and he's just like just there, just like, why? I thought I did everything right, but here we are. At least I got some Pabst Blue Ribbon in a dream. But I don't know. There's something about the general tone of it. It's like that rainy day vibe that it has to it, and it's like the older you get, the more relevant it feels, and it's kind of like solemn. It's like there's like a lot of depressing music these days that you should probably try to avoid because it can make you like think or feel a certain way, or allegedly so. But I feel like this is like the opposite. This is kind of like weird. It's like Hope in the Gray type of thing, if that makes any sense. It's like, yeah, it's kind of sad or depressing or melancholic, if you will, but it's just enough to keep the gas in the tank, But I don't know. I've just really enjoyed it. Oh man, there's so many. Like I remember when I was I'm saying it like it was forever ago. Last week when we had the Linkin Park episode, and I talked about the loss of Chester Bennington, and one could argue that Linkin Park kind of fits that vibe. They're kind of like really late to the party, but they're there. But the real sad part, like knowing that like Chester filled in as lead singer for I believe it was like Soundgarden or Audio. It was a Chris Cornell's thing. And hey, how's it going, girl? Out for a stroll, cupcake? Yep, that's what we're out for. Short and simple. I always appreciate talking to animals while they're sitting rather than standing, because they will never give you anything or ask you any dumb questions, or they will never do all the things that you don't like for the animals to do if you talk to them while they're sitting. It's just like, it's just so much, it's so short, so simple, and they can't hold it over your head that you didn't talk to them like all week or something like that. But like Chester had filled in, I believe, like in Chris Cornell's spot after he had died. And I'm like, that's so hard. Like, I don't think I personally could ever do that. Where if like my best friend had died, especially under such grim circumstances, and I got a phone call from like their manager. It's like, "Hey, so sorry about your loss. By the way, you want to take his job?" I'd be like, "No!" Exclamation point. Like, no. Like, it's not really like rude per se. Like, one could argue it's rude, but it's like, to me, it's like more like sacrilegious, like to do such things. Like, bro, like your spot was sacred in this industry, and then now they're just like, yeah, but like life moves on, time moves forward, and we need a singer. Like, no, I couldn't do that. I'm not here to suggest that that could have played any role in what came next, but I digress. It's just one of those things. I guess life happens, but there's cloudy days, there's sunny days, there's rainy days, there's sunny days again. Um, but you know, it's just I feel like what it does is it helps me. Ooh, why are you looking at me like that? Give me that like grit. What are these facial reactions, bro? Hey, is there any one thing that you always have to bring when you go on a trip? Wonk! For me, it's my jump rope. I can do a full body workout and use it for so many other things too. Like, I can hang laundry from it, I can bundle my laundry with it, I can even fold my laundry with it. Hold on, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface here. So, many new laundry ideas. I'm just most impressed that you, an elephant, can jump rope as you sit there eating a donut on vacation. I'm not judging much. I digress again. Seriously, what is that outfit she is wearing? I have never seen. Never mind. Never mind. There's a pocket on the front of it though. Like, clearly it's something, right? Where'd she go? No! How'd she sneak up behind me? Well, that's neither here nor there. Guys, it's been a great music month, honestly. We're wrapping up. I'm not entirely certain what our final episode's going to be like on Friday. I think we will continue with the deep cuts week that we're currently going through. And maybe I'll maybe find like a top 3 to 5 songs that are on my True Blue list that I can share with you guys. Like, basically top 5 songs that make me cry without any effort. I don't know. Do we really want to end it on a sad note? Probably not. But who knows? It's great. One thing I really appreciate about the concept of Music Month is just the idea that music is something to be shared. It's like cake. You know, it's sweet. It's a wonderful time. It makes any type of celebration feel even better. What is that? What is a theremin? Is it a plant? Okay. I don't know what this is. I have never seen this before. It has sheet music on it, but what is this little dingly thing on it? What is the antenna for? What is a theremin? Guys, I have no idea what this is. I feel like I've seen it before in real life, but I have no idea what it is. If you guys know, feel free to let me know. But for now, it goes in the storage with all the rest of the things that I have, but I don't know what they are. But yeah, music's like cake. What flavor cake? I don't know. I guess whatever cake that you enjoy sharing the most. Just remember that cheesecake is not a cake; it's a pie. But all that's to say is that I've really been able to enjoy this time we've been able to spend together, talking about all the different kind of music that we like, and even the music that we don't like. It's been a really great month, and maybe that's what we'll do. It's kind of early, 11 months away, and looking forward to next year's May to have another music month, but I don't know. But A lot of people don't like the kind of music that I talked about today. And that's all right. It's kind of how it goes. There's all sorts of music that we will have a dislike for, or a disdain, or whatever you want to call it. But if you happen to be one of the people who dislike it, please let me know in the comment section how much you dislike it. But if you happen to like it, please let me know in the comment section what you like the most about it. What are your favorite bands? What's your favorite song that fits that criteria? When was the first time you heard it? And do you remember that cranky old man who was playing it when you heard it? But all that's the same. I like this time that we get to spend together. You guys are always fun, always amazing. I know I got this silly getup on. I thought it was going to rain soon. It's probably going to rain within the next hour or so. And if you live here in the States, like I do, it's probably been raining a bit more than normal. Unless you're actually from where grunge started, then it's probably raining the normal amount for you guys. But you guys are fantastic. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you guys Friday, and hopefully we'll have some surprises along the way. But until next time, you guys take care, and I will see you very, very soon.